A programmer, a mom, and a market disruptor, Sneha Visaria, director at PDD Falcon, is leading a stainless steel revolution, turning everyday kitchenware into smart, sustainable lifestyle solutions. What started as a legacy OEM is now a design-first, made-in-India brand, featured on Shark Tank and trusted by over 5 lakh customers. And now, with Jindal Stainless joining hands with PDD Falcon, the future of stainless steel innovation just got sharper. Let's meet the mind behind the momentum. Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving us the time for this interaction.
Thank you, Priyam.
Okay, let me start you off with the first question. Could you tell us a little about yourself and your journey?
My name is Sneha Chirag Visaria. I am the director of Precision Deep Draw Private Limited, which has a flagship brand named PDD Falcon. PDD Falcon is one of India's leading stainless steel home and kitchenware brand with more than 300 products in the category of lunchbox, drinkware, and kitchen storage. We are trying to redefine stainless steel food storage in India. We are available in all the leading stores as well as on the major online portals.
What led you to the world of stainless steel?
Our company is 35 years old, started by my father-in-law. The core business of the parent company is to manufacture home and kitchenware appliance components for major brands like Panasonic, Philips, Sujata. It is through that I learned the process of stainless steel manufacturing, which incepted and helped us to start PDD Falcon in 2017. I'm happy that PDD Falcon has served more than 50 million happy customers since then and counting.
What's the philosophy that drives your company?
So we have a 3-circle philosophy. I call it the ICP model. The first being innovation. Whenever we look into a product, we see how we can make it better, enhance its usability for the end consumer. The second most important point is consistency. Generally, people talk about quality to be a philosophy. However, quality is a culture and not philosophy. In stainless steel manufacturing arena, where each and every product is incremental and not exponential, quality is inbuilt. It is like something, if you might have heard, American companies have their taglines as quality, made for quality, but Japanese people never say that. They always deliver what they commit. So our second philosophy is to be consistent in what you are claiming to be the best for your customer. The third and the most important is people power. Every person in each and every level of the organization should feel inclusive so that they deliver the above two philosophies. The company is for the people and by the people.
You appeared on Shark Tank India. Tell us a little about your experience.
Oh, it was a fantastic experience. We are very grateful to the complete team of Shark Tank India for giving such a wonderful platform for a stainless steel home and kitchenware manufacturing company to exhibit themselves in front of national and international level. Apart from everybody's perception, the whole team, including the Sharks, are very polite, very helpful, and make us feel very comfortable. Added to that, the whole team is super hardworking. Unfortunately, we couldn't crack the deal. The kitchenware industry in India is supposed to be $2 billion, which is around more than 15,000 crores, growing at a CAGR of 7.5%. In this whole industry, food storage accounts to almost 30%. This industry growth is supported by the government's initiative to ban a lot of Chinese imports. Added to that, the Indian consumer has started growing their awareness about health and eco-friendly products. Stainless steel, being BPA-free, non-toxic and recyclable, is a preferred choice for every consumer in this arena. Such a big industry, but the Sharks felt that the margins are very low. That is a characteristic of this industry because it's highly unorganized, but it's a very huge industry and the consumption of stainless steel is immense. The comments that we got from Sharks, in spite of the rejection, helped us go a long way in building our brand, giving it an identity, which it is today.
After Shark Tank India, how did you take your branding to the next level?
So the first thing that we did is change our logo, got our brand identity well, got our brand colors well. The category which we were in, lunchbox, drinkware and food storage, we narrowed it much lower to an application of being leak-proof stainless, which we were not there at that time. What we wanted to convey is there is a big market for a leak-proof lunchbox, a food storage or a drinkware or a kitchenware. So that is where we got ourselves corrected, bought a clarity of how the brand should be, what the brand should be, what the brand should talk to the consumer so that the consumer relates to the brand more closely. But yes, we've got a lot of clarity since then of what a brand should talk about.
Tell us a little about your association with Jindal Stainless. What do you think makes us stand out apart from others?
Being leak-proof and delivering that consistently needs a lot of support from the raw material we use. Jindal gives that seamlessly well. Particularly in the grade we use, that is stainless steel SS204CU, the deep drawing is so precise that 0.5 mm of tolerance will also not be there in the manufacturing. Added to that, Jindal stainless steel metallurgy is so good that the polish that we get from these products is truly mirrored. Cherry on the cake is the support that we get from their backend team with regards to supplies, widths, grades, thickness. You see the spectrum and varied range of inventory that Jindal carries. Lately, they have started with initiatives like Jindal Sathi Seal, which goes a long way in educating the end customer that everything that shines is not stainless. So, Jindal is a perfect partner for brands who want to communicate consistency and quality.
Why did you decide to work with stainless steel?
Stainless steel is not alien to all of us. We have all been using stainless steel for generations. However modernized we would be, there would be a thali, bartan in everyone's house. We exchange stainless steel dabbas or vatis in occasions in every state. Where we come into picture is our mode of manufacturing stainless steel since last 35 years. So considering food storage, the first constraint was it was not leak proof. The second constraint was the new generation was not appealed to it because of it not being cool. Now you all might have heard about Stanley cups, which are getting viral everywhere. So that virality content in stainless steel was missing in India. I don't say that we have made it, but we are trying to give an identity to stainless steel which affiliates to your personality. We want to bring that same feel in the end customer's mind when you're using maybe any stainless steel. You should get that sense of affirmity. It should suit your persona. And everybody has a persona of being environmental conscious. So what's better than stainless steel in terms of being environmental conscious? It's 100% recyclable against its counterparts. So that is why we chose stainless steel to be the core foundation of our brand. I am an IT engineer. I did my MBA and I got married to a lovely person named Chirag Visaria. Since our wedding, my father-in-law was very open-minded. It was just 3 months to our wedding and he said, you have to come to the factory. And he started inducting me not like just a daughter-in-law, but like core member of the whole stainless steel manufacturing process. So I had a lot of liberty in terms of going on the shop floor, doing experiments. I've always been thankful to him for giving me this wonderful opportunity. What helps us in terms of using stainless steel is just the expertise of our skilled manufacturing people force. So people who are associated with us have been with us since last 20-25 years. There is no standard syllabus education. So the skill is being passed from generations to generations to generations. Like if you see polishing, it would look very, very general to you, are polishing hai. But that needs a lot of education, that needs a lot of skill, which is not documented and standardized. So as I've mentioned, we being in this industry since 35 years, having a core team with people who have this rare expertise, which is inherited through hierarchy, we chose stainless steel to be the core foundation of our brand.
So the manufacturing industry is traditionally considered male-centric. Do you think things are changing? How are you breaking the glass ceiling at PDD Falcon?
Firstly, it is not male-centric. I am here with you because of the support from all the men in my life, starting from my father, my father-in-law, and the most important person who makes the show real, my husband Chirag Visaria. I am just the face, he is the brain and the backbone. So I've been very lucky. The male in my life have been extremely supportive. Apart from my family, even the members of my core team have been extremely supportive, though it be my customers or suppliers or die makers, lathe men. They've always respected my opinion, never objected my opinion because of a gender bias. Things are changing at a very fast extent. You see many women, not just in the stainless steel manufacturing industry, but varied industrial spectrums which were not female dominated before. Now, there is a difference in these two words, factory and industry. A factory is a place which predominantly would not look too glamorous, not have a very organized setup. So that would be the only reason why women were not encouraged to come to their family businesses. You would see a lot of women doing very unconventional work at Precision Deep Draw Private Limited. For example, something like cutting and bidding, something like polishing, which was highly male dominant and never had even women around it. I'm proud to say that we have more than 50% workforce of women, very passionate women, doing much better than their male counterpart at our shop floor level. So it's truly for the women, by the women brand, and I'm very proud about that fact.
Is there a message you'd like to share with other women entrepreneurs and workers?
I would like to take the liberty to put a 5-pointer to-do list for any women. The first pointer is you will not have a job profile. Like any other corporate office where a job profile, a structure, an organizational role is determined for each individual, generally in the stainless steel manufacturing arena, it's quite unorganized. So you have to make your place. And for that, you need a lot of perseverance. You have to be extremely passionate about your work. The second point is making yourself accountable. Once that you have got a job profile which belongs to you, you have to stick to it day in and day out. Now this, when I say, needs a lot of management skills, lot of focus, lot of data-driven thinking, lot of strategic thinking, and lot of core team worker management. So it's equivalently a managerial skill as well as people skill. Third and most important point is you cannot give excuses. You have to be a mother, like I'm a mother of two. You have to be a daughter, you have to be a social person, along with being the family or the business person. When I say so many roles, it itself needs a lot of time because you have to be in that one role 100%. So when I'm with my kids, I have to be 100% with my kids in spite of thousands of problems of office lingering in my mind. For this, I say women need to seek a lot of help. You will have to definitely compromise on few elements of your life, but when you want to achieve a milestone, you will have to balance between all the roles that you have to play, not only at work, but at your personal front too. So the fourth point is start from scratch. Go on the shop floor, talk to your die makers, talk to your product designers, your production team. You have to be in touch with your end customer and you have to communicate that to your team of what you are perceiving and what you want to build. Believe me, it's not easy. So it takes around 2 to 3 years to understand this whole cycle from raw material to product development to the financial aspect of it to the other touch points of it till you make a judgment or understand the implications of multiple aspects in business. The fifth and the last point is patience. Because even Einstein took a lot of time to prove his theory, and you cannot expect anyone to just enter and understand that things will change overnight. Zid to zaruri hai. You have to have passion, you have to make a goal and keep on working towards it diligently with or without support. And your goal should be very holistic. It will take time, but then things will start flowing in your direction. Stainless steel home and kitchenware industry is filled with amazing people, very passionate people. All they need is a passionate woman to give them a new outlook.
It was an absolute pleasure talking to you today, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time.
The pleasure was all mine. Thank you.